Vegetarian Jackie has created some exceptional dishes.
That's nice. Back on form, Jackie. What a time to get it right.
But under pressure, she can panic.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. Come on, get hot.
Sorry, I really don't particularly like this meal at all.
MasterChef has taken over my life in a way that I honestly didn't think was possible. It could make you go a little bit bonkers if you kept this up for too long.
What are you making for us?
I'm making some smoky tempeh satay and a kicking peanut sauce.
What's tempeh?
It comes from the same bean as tofu, soya bean, but it's got more texture in it. There's more of the whole bean in it.
How do you take that street food to the world of fine dining?
It's just got to be cleaner, it's got to be smaller portions, it's got to be structured and balanced, and hopefully I'm going to achieve that today.
What's the competition meaning to you, Jackie?
It means everything to me. I want to be the first vegetarian MasterChef finalist.
She has got her work cut out, I think. Street food of Indonesia looking glamorous for fine dining. I hope so for Jackie, I really do, because her heart is so in it.
You're not just cooking for John and I. We're joined today by one of the world's top caterers. Ladies and gentlemen, Bertie de Rougemont.
Bertie de Rougemont is a top-class caterer with a client list that includes world leaders and Hollywood's A-list, such as Bill Clinton, Beyoncé and George Clooney.
I think I'm pretty difficult to impress. The key to fine dining is primarily making sure that what you do is the best at all times.
Jackie has made smoky tempeh satay sticks served on green beans and rice sticks with spicy peanut sauce and chilli cashews.
The joy to see you present food like that, Jackie. For me, the sweetness of that caramelised cashew nut, I think is great. I think it's a really good balance of sweet, sour, salty and hot. I really like it.
Well, visually, I think it's the sort of thing, if I went to your house for dinner and I was served it, I'd be delighted and I would polish the plate clean. But I do think at this sort of level, you will struggle to be remembered as one of the kind of, you know, the barnstormers. But nevertheless, a charming dish.
Okay. Thanks, Jackie.
Bertie said that it was like home-cooked food, which I really am quite insulted by, actually, because I don't think that looked anything like home-cooked food, and he must have really fancy food at home if he has home-cooked food like that.
For me, with Jackie, that wonderful sweet cashew nut made the dish. A vegan dish looking like that, not easy to do.
The contestants now travel across country to their next challenge.
I lost my father a few years back. I think he'd have been extraordinarily proud that I got this far.
It feels really good to be in the final six. I've just got to keep the pressure from getting to me.
It was nice to get good feedback from all the judges. Glad to be here, but still got a long way to go, I think.
I'm really looking forward to the next challenge. I love this fine dining thing. It's just the kind of food that I want to be cooking.
You are on the set of the hit show Merlin. Right here, magic happens, literally.
Tonight you'll be cooking for 60 cast and crew, and your food has to be brilliant. It has to be an exquisite banquet. Guys, good luck. Off you go.
Quiet, please. And action.
The award-winning Merlin has been filming for months. Today it's their final shoot, and legendary actor Richard Wilson is throwing a wrap party to celebrate.
Towards the end of each series, I have a champagne reception to thank the crew and thank everyone. I'm hoping it will be excellent, of course. Film people do tend to eat quite a lot. Expectations high.
They'll be cooking in 2 portable kitchens. Tim, Tom and Sarah in one, and Annie, Jackie and James in the other.
They have to get their food from those 2 portable kitchens over there inside that warehouse to serve the guests tonight at 7:30. They've got to set the table up in such a way that the people look at the food and go, wow.
Visually, it's got to be perfect, and they've all got to be ready at the same time.
The contestants have 3 hours to prepare 2 dishes each that they've designed for the banquet menu.
It's 90 minutes, just 90 minutes before your food's got to get out there.
Jackie's making a platter of vegan sushi and a dessert of stuffed dates in phyllo pastry.
There's a lot of actors out there who probably have a diet similar to mine, and so they'll appreciate the fact that I don't put meat and fish in my food.
I'm sure Jackie will turn out something pretty cracking, even if it is vegan.
Jackie, are you going to get it up on time?
Slightly worried about how behind I am on my prep, actually. It's just way more time-consuming than I ever accounted for.
Get your head down.
No, we'll get my head down.
Work. Jackie's, I think, has got a lovely menu. That's sushi, but she is so far behind. I hope the vegetarians aren't that hungry, because they're going to be fed last.
There's an hour until the banquet must be ready.
Where are we, Jackie?
Behind, very behind.
Right.
I'm never going to get it done. What I was thinking was, I get the savoury food out and then come back and finish off my pudding, because my pudding's pretty much finished.
Good, good.
On set, they're filming the final scene. 7 months of hard graft is nearly over.
Okay, guys, here's the news. As soon as we call they're wrapped, you've got to get your food over there and set up. It's going to be probably in half an hour's time. How's that sound?
Absolutely no way I'm getting this food ready in half an hour. God damn! I'm not going to get the dessert done at this rate. This is just a nightmare.
I gotta go.
Go. Everybody.
Thank you very much. That's a wrap. Thank you for the... thank you, one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Okay. Got to start moving, please. Let's go. Whoever's ready, over you go.
Richard Wilson's in there already. The Jackie's wondering where his food is. Oh, I hope we don't let him down. Someone open the door!
Put all your stuff on a trolley.
All my other stuff isn't ready. I'm taking these over and coming back.
Go then. Go. Don't trip over, please.
No.
Watch off the cable. Yeah. All right. Up and over.
While the others get their food out, Jackie's back finishing her date-stuffed philos.
Oh, come on, just be enough butter for the last one. Come on.
Okay. All right, and down.
Keep going, Jackie, keep going.
When he brought that lamb out of the oven, it wasn't cooked properly. I looked at every single bit, it's all cooked fine. Is there more still in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Then get it, let's get it.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the buffet is open. Hurrah! Help yourselves and enjoy.
Jackie's made a platter of vegan sushi and a pudding of frangipane and pomegranate stuffed dates in phyllo pastry.
I was a vegetarian, and I thought it was good, but maybe not the best.
Everyone is saying how wonderful the food is. All these people had lunch today, and they're now got plates this size, and they all say it's great. So it's a great success.
Jackie, her sushi didn't really move, and the dates, the stuffed dates.
For me, very, very sweet. I think she just got herself in a bit of a tiz.
I found that my toughest challenge so far, actually. I've done better.
They've done a brilliant job, our six. There is nothing but happy, content people in that tent.
It's the MasterChef quarter-final. And the 6 best cooks are back.
I'm very determined to stay. I think I could have what it takes, but anything can happen out there.
It feels ridiculous to be a quarter-finalist. Went through the ringer, but I'm glad I made it through.
Being a quarter-final of MasterChef is amazing. Oh, I'm so excited.
Now they will face just one challenge. To cook an exceptional dish from a brief set by renowned restaurant critic, William Sitwell.
It's a big day in the MasterChef kitchen. If they don't turn it on, they are going home.
I think today is going to be a humdinger. Welcome, you 6. This is a MasterChef quarter-final. You've been set a brief, and that brief is to cook us a plant-based dish. No animal products whatsoever. No dairy, no eggs, no butter. That brief was set by none other than food writer and critic William Sitwell. He's on his way here. He's not only going to taste your food, he's going to critique it, and he's going to help us make a judging decision. You are going to have to be at your very, very best.
At the end of this, 3 of you will be going through knockout week, and 3 of you will be leaving us. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let's cook.
I think some may struggle to create flavour when they're used to using things like cheese and milk and cream. So I'm making people do things that they probably have never done before. I want to see a pretty dish, and I want to have texture. I want flavour. I want my palate to be delighted.
Hannah, I believe, to be a really exciting, knowledgeable cook. But she attempts too much and then makes mistakes.
I was ill a few years back and I went plant-based for 6 months. So I got quite used to different food groups and things like that. And then I got better and went, not doing that again. Oh, just give me a steak.
Hannah, what's your dish, please?
Fish and chips.
Interesting.
Yeah, which basically will involve marinating tofu, wrapping it in nori and deep frying it. Triple cooked chips, mushy peas, tartare sauce made with a vegan mayo that I'm making from aquafaba rather than eggs, a curry sauce and quick pickled onions. I think that's it.
Where did the idea for a tofu fish come from?
One of my best friends went vegan about 2 years ago and has never looked back, but the one thing she really misses is fish and chips. So this is for her, and hopefully it'll do her proud.
I love the inventiveness. Well done.
Thank you.
Instead of fish, Hannah's using tofu. And that tofu's being wrapped in nori seaweed, and then the whole thing put into batter and deep fried. There's fish, there's chips, curry sauce, mushy peas, and tartare sauce where she's making her own mayonnaise. Can she get it all done?
Mustan's food is inspired by the Punjab in northern India. His presentation skills are wonderful. His use of spicing is fantastic.
So, an hour and a half to do this dish. It's tight. I've practiced it a few times. And if everything goes to plan, just want to knock it out of the park.
Mustan, throughout India, there is an extensive use of veg, isn't there?
There is, yeah. My mother and their generation, you give them a bit an aubergine or you give them a potato, they'll knock up a meal for you that's just like first class.
What is the dish, please?
So the dish is a base of Chana chickpea masala, a potato tikki, which is like a stuffed potato. On top of that, we've got a spiced aubergine steak. I'll do 2 sauces, and I've got a bit of cassava. Do some crisps with that.
That sounds like it could be messy. Have you considered how it's going to look?
Absolutely. I mean, look, presentation is really important to me. It's home food, it's on a plate, and I want to dress it up for you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Mustan is taking iconic street foods of the Punjab. The chana masala, aloo tikki, aubergine. I hope the spicing is not overpowering of the potato, the aubergines and the chickpeas.
30 minutes gone, everybody.
I'm so excited.
Sahar has wowed us with her food from the Middle East, Persian food. She grew up in Iran, John. We have loved her use of spicing and her really lovely style.
I don't cook to impress George. I cook as I'm cooking for my family. This dish is very important to me. I hope won't let me down.
Sahar, did you have much plant-based food when you were growing up?
Yes, we do have plenty of that. Middle Eastern dishes, not all about the kebab. We are vegan-friendly, too.
Right, OK, that's great. That's a brilliant advert. What are you going to feed us today?
Today is the lentil rice. Also, the very slow-cooked onion with some spices. Gonna have the date bowl, some roast potato and crunchy rice as well. I have to put 1000% of me in there.
Sahar is making us rice and lentils. It's going to be a mind-blowing pot of rice because it is just a pot of rice and a flavoured onion jam.
Amy so far has had an amazing competition. She has gone through as top cook twice. She looks like a championship contender.
The brief for today's dish has been a challenge. I love my dairy products. Having that stripped away from me, it's gonna maybe show my weak points, but challenge accepted.
What's your dish, please?
I'm doing a butternut squash baked gnocchi in a butternut squash sauce with pine nuts, crispy sage, and some flatbreads.
Why this?
I absolutely love Italian food, and I just wanted to show that you can also enjoy Italian food being plant-based.
Nice dish.
Fingers crossed.
Amy's making for us baked butternut squash and potato gnocchi. And it seems to me that Amy's taken a very, very iconic Italian idea and just stripped all the dairy out of it. It's going to be a really special bowl of pasta because on a day like today, there's lots of process in the room and lots of skill on show and lots of ambition.
You have 15 minutes left.
Jazz Meat has a love for what he calls Indo-Chinese food. Asian and Indian mixed together.
I love the flavours of Jazz Meat's food, and I like his invention.
Today I am giving you a thali. A thali, it literally means a round plate.
OK, so what are we getting on this thali?
Aubergine 3 ways. So I'm doing you aubergine pakoras, roasted aubergine curry, and then I'm doing you a little baby aubergine, a more wetter curry.
How much have you enjoyed this competition so far? Because whenever I look at you, you look like you're having a whale of a time.
The more I'm working in this kitchen, the more I'm enjoying it and getting a buzz out of it. It's just the more I do, the more I kind of really want to be here.
Keep going, mate, and keep that smile.
Thank you.
Jazz Meat, he's got aubergine 3 different ways. I just hope we're able to taste each individual bit. No use doing aubergine 3 ways if they all taste the same.
I think I am taking a risk because traditionally a thali contains quite a few components. I think the flavours are there in my food, but I think presentation, that is my main kind of worry.
Christian, his food's been brilliant. He is a very, very honed, very, very technical cook. Guy's got real style.
I have never cooked this dish all the way through, start to finish. I'm a very OCD, I'm a big stickler for planning, and I've got my sheet. Hopefully I can stick to it.
What are you making?
So you've got an almond cake. It's going to be sat on a caramelised apple compote on the bottom. Apple jellies, there's like biculi, all different preparations. An almond crumb.
Where's the avocado going?
So that's going to go in the chocolate ganache. It's like a cream substitute, makes it really creamy.
Why do you like this dessert?
It's really technical, really, really technical. There's like 11 different things going on the plate.
I think it's brilliant that you're the only dessert, Christian. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
His chocolate ganache doesn't have cream in it. Instead, he's using avocado. The avocado can't be the big flavour. The avocado should just be a texture.
We're not there yet, but we're getting there.
Guys, 3 minutes. $60 seconds.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
Hannah, how's your chips? Time's up. Stop.
Oh, my God.
Well done. I want to introduce you to the person that set you that brief. Ladies and gentlemen, food writer and restaurant critic, William Sitwell.
Greg?
How are you?
All right. Hey, John.
Mustan, bring us your dish, please.
Project manager Mustan has cooked a chana chickpea masala, a chickpea curry, and a potato cake stuffed with lentil dal, topped with a spiced aubergine steak and a cassava crisp, served with a mango, coriander and spinach sauce.
The presentation is elaborate beyond belief. It's impressive. I've certainly never seen anything like this in my life.
Thank you.
Your food is really complex with spice. There's a chili heat, there's smokiness, there's a flavour of cumin. I really like your two sauces when they're mixed together. I think they're great. However, your aubergine's not cooked enough. It's tough.
I think the flavours are quite intriguing, and what I really like is that spice and that heat. But the aubergine isn't cooked enough. Your cassava crisp on the top, I think, could have been a little crisper. But overall, you've delivered the brief with a very original idea. I think if you did it again, you'd get it absolutely right.
Thank you.
You don't get a great deal of spicing from that potato cake, but that's fine because what's on top of it and what's underneath it is powerful. This sauce is fruity and fresh, which I really, really like. But what caps it all, your aubergine steak isn't cooked.
Feeling all right. Maybe a little bit underwhelmed with sort of the feedback. There was positives, but there were some negatives as well. Didn't quite nail it as well as I'd want to.
Estate agent Amy's dish is baked butternut squash gnocchi in a butternut squash sauce with vegan cheese, pine nuts and crispy sage leaves, served with flatbreads.
I love your bread. I think it's absolutely delicious and love the texture of it, love the way you've cooked it. The problem I have with the main dish is there's a sort of slight lack of texture, and every spoonful I'm getting the same slightly gloopy, heavy, dense sauce. It would be a real challenge for me to eat an entire plate of this.
Like your crispy sage leaves, I think they're nice. Like your pine nuts, but the gnocchi are really dense, really heavy. The plant-based cheese has coconut in it, and as you've cooked it, it's also gone sweet on the top, rather than, you know, salty as cheese should be.
The gnocchi and the sauce are blending into each other, making a kind of sweet porridge. Sweet butternut gnocchi with a thick, sweet butternut sauce. I think you are always going to struggle.
That was tough. I'm not feeling good after that one. No, I don't think I showed my best today at all.
Festival producer Hannah has made plant-based fish and chips. Deep-fried tofu wrapped in nori seaweed with triple-cooked chips, mushy peas, pickled onions, curry sauce and tartar sauce from aquafaba, an egg white substitute made from chickpeas.
Those chips are perfect. Soft in the inside, they're crispy. When you dip them into your tartare sauce, you get that pungent flavour. I love it, and I love the texture of it. The curry sauce is as good as it is hilarious. Much of this is very, very clever. But your fish substitute is absolutely horrendous. I never want to eat anything like that again for the rest of my life. There is way too much tofu. Because it's so dense, I'm still swimming through all this tofu nightmare. Everything else, absolutely spot on.
It's a very thick stack of sliced tofu. That's where my criticism stops. Once you start dipping that into creamy, sharp tartar sauce and then a mild, slightly warm curry and then sweet, mushy peas with crispy chips, you have all the flavours of a chip shop, which I think is really clever, really good.
There is way too much tofu in the block, but I really like that nori around the outside. Your batter is fantastic. As an example of what you can do with plant-based, I think it's a really good dish.
I think I'm going to take swimming through a tofu nightmare to my grave. But I'm really proud of what I did.
Iranian-born Sahar has served spiced lentil rice with saffron and raisins, crispy potato with sesame seed, served with an onion confit, topped with date truffles.
Sahar, your rice is cooked beautifully and there's a lovely little bit of saffron running through it. Love the crispy potatoes with the sesame seeds on them. But we've got sweet raisins, sweet onions, sweet dates, and it's a little bit sweet for me.
You obviously know how to cook rice. The issue I think I have is that it seems to be there's something missing. I feel like there needs to be something else that these components are sort of supporting. There's no single encompassing element that's making my heart sing and go, wow, what a great dish.
Your confit onion, very sweet. It's difficult to eat on its own. I feel like the rice and the confit onions are the accompaniment to something.
I'm feeling at the moment exhausted, tired. I don't know what will happen next, and that is killing me.
Graphic designer Jazz Meat has made a thali of aubergine 3 ways: roasted aubergine and tomato curry, an aubergine and coconut curry, aubergine pakoras, naan bread, rice, raita made from vegan yogurt, and pickled onions.
I absolutely love that. You've got a smoky, hot aubergine curry. You've got a milder, but still quite spicy coconut curry. I love your pakoras. They've got a mild sweetness to them. I think it's really, really good. Let's hope William likes it.
It looks intriguing, but it tastes sensational. This is one of those dishes where you tell people about it. You go to a restaurant, you say, oh, you've got to go there. You've got to see what this guy's doing with aubergine. I adore this smoky one, and I could just eat, you know, vats of that stuff. I think your bread's great, your rice is just right. This is a truly memorable dish, and I think a fantastic example of what you can do with this brief.
Thank you.
I think you've done a good job on the whole dish. I think it's presented very, very well, and it's a nice little journey through your palate.
I'm just feeling completely taken aback. So amazed with the comments I just got. It's such a great feeling knowing that the judges liked my food. They really did.
Retired rugby player Christian has made almond cake, caramelised apple compote, dark chocolate and avocado ganache, almond praline tuile, apple jellies set with plant-sourced agar, blackberry coulis with fresh apple and blackberries.
That is fabulous to my eyes, that thing.
I really like the contrasting textures of the fruit and the sweetness of the almond, and it does work well with the chocolate, but I'm desperately looking for something creamy.
I'd like it to be moister. That's what I'd like. I'd like the apple puree maybe to be wetter because your cake's quite dry. However, so very pleased that I can't taste avocado in the back of that chocolate. I can't deny that you've done a huge amount of work, and your presentation, Christian, is impressive.
Thank you.
Your sponge is a little dense, and your gel itself, too much setting agent. However, it doesn't stop me being very impressed.
Thank you.
Didn't really suit me today, the brief. If I do get to stay, hopefully there'll be a nice pie around for me to excel in.
We're going to have a chat about you and we'll call you in as soon as we have made a decision. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, guys. Off you go. William, thank you very much. Fascinating brief.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Loved it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Good to see you. That brief really shook things up. Some people really rose to the challenge, embraced it brilliantly. Other people really struggled.
The fact is, the 3 best cooks make it through to knockout week. The other 3 are leaving the competition. Jasmeet's food today I thought was exceptional. The curries were great, the rice was cooked beautifully, it was presented wonderfully. For me, Jasmeet's the cook of the day.
It was Jasmeet's best cooking in the competition so far, and all 3 of us loved it.
Jasmeet goes through knockout week. Amy's butternut squash gnocchi inside a thick butternut squash sauce just did not work at all. I can't ignore the fact that those gnocchi were hard.
We're saying goodbye to Amy.
We're saying goodbye to Amy. Who else do you admire today?
I love Hannah. With the tofu, fish and chips. Look, I know you're not going to be able to get good flavour inside a lump of tofu that thick. However, I think Hannah today proved herself to be a very exciting, creative cook. Sahar is a good cook, but that rice dish did not look like a completed dish. No. As delicate and as well-balanced as the rice was, it was a plate of rice.
Sahar made a pot of rice and an onion jam, which was very sweet. I'm really sorry to say this, but sadly, I think Sahar's competition is done.
Amy and Sahar have left the competition. Jasmeet and Hannah are going through to knockout week.
So that now leaves us with Christian and Mustan. Mustan took Indian street food and presented it in a very, very modern way, and we've seen that from him throughout the competition. The sauces I thought were fantastic. I loved the chickpeas. I really loved the texture of that potato cake.
But I was very disappointed by a big wedge of undercooked aubergine on the top.
Christian, we know, is really talented. I mean, the technical stuff he did on that plate today was phenomenal.
Beautiful presentation, but not perfect.
The almond cake in the middle was dry. It needed some moisture.
Not confident at all, to be honest. Really nervous. The knees will be knocking a little bit, but what will be will be.
I think at this stage you can't really afford to make those sorts of mistakes, but just gonna wait and see and hope I've done enough.
Congratulations, a really solid round. 3 of you are leaving us, and 3 of you are going through to knockout week.
Amy, Sahar, I'm sorry you're leaving us. Thank you ever so much for all of your hard work. Thank you. Jasmeet, Hannah, congratulations. You 2 are staying with us. Very, very well done. Christian, Mustan, 2 good cooks, only 1 place left. The contestant staying in the competition is Christian. Congratulations. Mustan, so close, such a tight one to call. Great to have met you. Sorry you're leaving us.
Gutted, really. I'll definitely continue cooking, but I might take a few days off from it just to sort of relax and grab some fish and chips or something.
It was just basically a bowl of sludge. I didn't do enough to go through, so I totally deserve to be going home today.
I'm disappointed, upset. Life goes on, and c'est la vie.
Yeah, absolutely ecstatic.
It's great, but I'm going to have to get my nose back to the grindstone soon enough.
I can't even describe what's running through my mind. It's completely surreal, yeah.
Super happy. I thought I was either out or I was going to be very much scraping through. Just mind-blowing. Nuts.
Yay!